Assalamu alaikum friends. Hi there and welcome back to Naz's Kitchen Fun. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how I made this yummy sweet potato casserole and how I make yummy fluffy mashed potatoes and this baked crispy delicious chicken. Now this chicken is so juicy, so moist and full of flavor. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how I made it. And these mashed potatoes are so buttery. For the gravy, I used a store packet that I bought from Walmart. And so let's get started. What I did was I got 2 chickens. I washed them real good. And what I did was brine them. So I added them to water, added about ½ cup of brown sugar and about a tablespoon of salt. And I added warm water and I let the chicken sit in here for about 30 minutes. So we brined them. After that, we're going to wash them really good and we're going to tap them dry. Brining the chicken makes them really juicy and moist. Now moving on, you guys can see I got a large bowl here. I've added some oil, I've added some cumin seeds, and I'm going to add some spices. I'm going to add some black pepper, I'm going to add some salt, and I'm going to add some parsley flakes. Now I'm adding some oregano. I'll have all the ingredients in a list down below for you guys. I've just added some salt. This was on the 14th of August. I thought I'd make something yummy for the family, so this is what I ended up making. The thing I loved about baked chicken or making the chicken in the oven is that you just put everything in the oven and that's it. It's done and it's done. You don't have to stand around the stove and cook it and all that. So this is a real treat for my family and inshallah it will be for your guys's. I've added some yogurt, some barbecue sauce, which is optional, and I've squeezed some juice out of a lemon. So just mix everything up together with a spoon or with a whisk. And once we make this yummy marinade, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add this or rub this all over our chicken. Now you guys can use butter instead of the oil, or you guys can use olive oil. I've added a little bit of an additional oil and a little bit additional of black pepper because some of the masala tends to come off the chicken when it's covered and it's steaming through and it's baking. So I just like to add a little extra. And what I'll also do is sprinkle some red chili powder on top of the chicken as well. The red chili peppers give this a real nice crust or like a crusty type of flavor and a color, and it just gets all golden brown and yummy. So now what we're going to do is, like I said, I washed them really good again, patted them dry, added them to the pan that I want to bake them in, and now using my clean washed hands, I'm going to go ahead and rub this mixture all over the chickens. I've also added a good amount of ginger and garlic paste that I make myself at home. You want to gently turn around the chicken, make sure you get it all on the back as well. Then after that, this part is optional, but I would recommend you guys getting this some sort of like, you know, the string for the poultry, turkeys or chickens, and the twine, and you guys can go ahead and just wrap them up like this. And then after that, like I said, I'm going to sprinkle with a little bit of paprika, a little bit more of oregano and garlic powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and cover it with foil. I'm going to stick it into a 475 degrees oven while it has been preheating the whole time that I've been doing this. So the oven is ready, and this is going to go in for about 60 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'm going to remove the foil, and then it'll cook for the rest of the 30 to 35 minutes depending on your guys' oven without the foil on top. As you guys can see, I got 6 large potatoes. I've skinned them, put them into my rice cooker steamer. So I just added a little bit of salt, closed the lid, and those are steaming through for the mashed potatoes. I got my sweet potatoes, skinned them as well, gave them a boil, and I added a little salt in them as well. Now I'm adding them into my casserole dish. I'm adding in some butter. I've sprinkled it with some brown sugar, and I'm going to add some raisins on top. I love the sweet texture of these potatoes and the way this casserole tastes. The sweet of this and then the delicious fluffy salty mashed potatoes is just a perfect combination. So I went ahead and placed that in the oven. Now after 30 minutes, I removed the foil from on top. I'm going to just go ahead and get the juices, I turned them around gently. Now I'm going to get the juices and I'm going to put them on top, let them bake for another 30 to 35 minutes, and they're all done, guys. You guys can see it released some oil. It has really soaked up all the juices, and you guys can also reserve some of the juices for gravy if you guys want to, but this is all done. Look how nice and red it is from the top. I wish I would have cut it all up and let you guys see how juicy and moist this was. Moving forward to our mashed potatoes. These potatoes have steamed through for about 25 minutes. They're all done. I'm using the same pot of the steamer. I've added in some butter and I'm using some half and half, and you guys can add whole milk as well with some salt, and just go ahead and mix everything up together and your homemade yummy fluffy mashed potatoes are done in no time. Now our casserole has been in the oven for about 20 minutes and it's all done. It's so buttery and so good. You guys have to try this out. Let me know what you guys think. Our chicken's done. The mashed potatoes are perfectly done. I'm using a packet from Walmart for the gravy, and that's done as well. So dinner is served, guys. It was done in no time. Like I said, you don't have to stand around for the chicken. You guys can marinate it the day before, or you guys can just marinate it a few hours before, stick it in the oven. Now, I think I forgot to mention that I got one whole onion and I split it in half and I put half in each of the chickens, just so that onion could, give the chicken more flavor and release all the flavor and juices into the pan. And so yeah, do give that a try. You guys can add garlic, celery, anything in the middle if you guys want to. But I hope and pray you guys enjoyed this recipe. I'll have all the ingredients down below, friends. Please like, comment, and share if you guys enjoyed this video. And inshallah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video real soon. Take care. Allah Hafiz.